This blonde woman is going to put me in an early grave. But before that happens, I'm gonna get in all my delusional theories now. That way I can tell you guys, I told you so. I got a whole crop of new theories for you. Each one more delusional than the last. Let's go. But if I'm gonna be all up on my funny business, I might as well look the part. Do-do-do. Ta-da. Let's get clowning. This way, you guys can't get mad at me if I'm wrong because I am but Bubba the Fool. Let's get into it, shall we? My personal predictions for Easter eggs that are coming. 1. We definitely know that the giant orange 90s right next to her face in the New Heights podcast is something. Personally, I think that that's going to be the music style because it seems like she's not afraid to experiment with different sound styles. And there's already been indications that this is a move she might make from the previous album and So High School. It had a 2000s-esque sound, like Degrassi, and I wouldn't be surprised if she kept on moving backwards, and the entire album sort of sounded like this. There's a lot of, like, electronic dance beats that are popular during that decade, and that was what she insinuated that this album would be like.
We're going to move. You are good. This album is going to make you dance.
And I also think that this might be related to the Pinocchio, which a couple of award shows ago, NSYNC did the honor of presenting Taylor with an award, and she had kind of a fangirl moment and said, "I used to have your dolls," which they corrected, marionettes.
I had your dolls. Are you?
That was merch for their No Strings Attached album. It came out in the 90s. And not only are there visual similarities to this current era, but there are some suspicious lines added by Taylor in that acceptance speech too.
What's gonna happen now? They're gonna do something and I need to know what it is.
I'm also just not realizing that No Strings Attached is also the album that the It's Gonna Be May song is on. And I fear that Taylor is enough meme trash to plant an Easter egg that was something is happening in May. Because it's gonna be May. Oh my god.
Anyway, back to the wooden puppet. I wouldn't be surprised if either Wood or Actually Romantic are about mayhaps snipping the invisible strings. Yikes! Oh, well, you know what's actually romantic? Oh, not getting tangled up in this invisible string anymore. Oh, I'm just saying, feels very Taylor. Feels very possible. Anyway. But also, of course, the Pinocchio is also her get-out-of-jail-free card, too, so we'll see. Up next, I think that one of the music videos is going to have something to do with orange fans. That's a visual that has come up a couple of times, not only in the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart music video, but also Bejeweled, and it literally goes as far back as the Long Pond studio sessions from COVID. You heard me right. During the Long Pond studio sessions, she's literally sitting on a couch that has a blanket behind her that has this very floral design, but there are also orange fan-looking flowers right next to her face. Literally, the promo photo that Disney Plus uses for Long Pond studio sessions has that blanket in it. And we know that this has been a concept for a long time, if not as far back as Midnight, maybe as far back as Reputation. And what's right between those? Folklore and Evermore, baby.
Also, isn't that a cute pun? Her fans? She loves her fans? Anybody? Thank you.
Another lyric theory is going to be something to do with kaleidoscopes. A lot of the transitions in the promo for the release party look like kaleidoscopic, and that feels like a very colorful, showgirly vocabulary word that would be a lyric. Also, I happen to know for a fact that in the vinyl promos on Instagram are lyric. But I only know that through nefarious means. Yes, I'm sorry, I've been a bit naughty in my research for this entire endeavor. I did look at stuff that we're not supposed to have yet. I'm sorry, okay, look, the human mind craves answers to questions, so I won't spoil it for you, but it's cute. What else?
Oh, as of today, the Audience is Your King final edition came out, and it's pink,
which further is evidence for one of my theories, which is that every edition is a different color of a different album. You can see this best with the Baby That's Showbiz edition. Don't look at that. Look at it. Don't tell me that that's not Fearless and Midnights. And we just got a pink one for Lover. We've got the Shiny Bug collection, that green, like black effect, very serpentine, as well as purple, sparkly Speak Now. I'm telling you, each one is a different color for a different album, but I just don't know why. I don't know why yet.
Also, I do know that the cover of the Baby That's Showbiz one looks like Morse code, but it's not super clear. Still cracking that one.
I'm doubling down on my canceled is about Kanye theory too, which is not going to be popular, but I mean, as much as I don't think that her life and her art is about that man anymore, unless he drags her into it, I think that there's a potential that canceled with all caps and an exclamation point was originally going to be canceled with a side-eye emoji next to it. Some people think that it's about the Vienna shows, but I don't think that she would put an exclamation point after that. Taylor likes to have fun with naming conventions for her songs, and part of me thinks that there was a potential that she was going to do canceled with a side-eye emoji as one of the title tracks, specifically because of the side-eye cutout that's right next to canceled on the back of the original edition. And so she settled for having that little side-eye right next to it instead, because that just feels very millennial and like a very Taylor thing to do. Is that it?
Oh, the 22s! I think I figured out the 22.
I think that on October 22nd, there's going to be a book coming. Why do I think that? So the 22s, there's been things that have been floating around. The playlist, the Baby That Show Business playlist, had 22 songs. The first one was 22. That was added 13 days before the rest of the songs. And it was an hour and 22 minutes long. And I think that is connected to the All Too Well music video, which is something that she mentioned on the podcast, right? The original All Too Well came out on 10/22/2012. Then in the All Too Well 10-minute version, it ends with her at a book reading, and it says 13 years later. 13 years after the original release of All Too Well is October 22nd, 2025. So I think there's a book coming. Or something. At least something. Something's coming on October 22nd. But it might not be a book because, again, she's trying to do things that people don't expect. Like having movie theaters for her release party. She's crazy. She's insane. I love her, but she's touched in the brain.
There a possibility that it's debut? It says a stunning debut novel on the poster. Maybe it's debut. Maybe it's not a book. Maybe it's debut. TV. Oh.
Anyway, but that's just me, my Bubba the Clown theories. That's what I think. Yeah, that's it. That's all of my theories for now. A bit of a shorter video this week. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I have a Patreon where the first 10 Patreon subscribers will be getting a pun related to their name and a thank you direct message. Thank you to all my patrons. You can join for as low as $1. What's stopping you? Go support my digital busking. I have been a sexy clown before. For a murder mystery party. Ooh, my DMs are gonna be filled with weird people. Never mind. Forget I said that.